they looked professional. The online ads for quality kitchen and basement renovations had Christine Bauer convinced.
We were looking to get our basement finished, and he was one of the contractors we found.
The name on the ads, Joshua Jessup.
He was a real charmer, told us this was a family business, small business, and we trusted him.
But that trust soured over a few months. Christine and her husband sued Jessup in March for breach of contract after his crew did some drywall and electrical work but then bailed. This month, court records show Jessup agreed to pay Christine $147,000.
He came, started working with his crew. Then all of a sudden, they just kind of stopped coming.
Christine didn't know it at the time of her lawsuit, but it turns out Joshua Jessup is on probation in a felony case. Back in 2020, Douglas County investigators filed felony charges against him. 3 people said they paid Jessup $9,000, $20,000, and $13,000 for car restoration work that was never done. Court records show Jessup pleaded guilty to felony theft and signed this court agreement last year promising not to enter into any new financial contracts and that he would not own a business where I have access to finances of other individuals unless approved by the probation office. However, we found Jessup filed business paperwork this year with the state establishing a trade name, High Prairie Landscape, while on probation.
I mean, I want to see him locked up.
Court records show Przemek Lott successfully sued Jessup and his company, High Prairie Landscape, for taking $80,000 and not finishing basement work.
And he continues to steal money over and over and over again. And we come to these hearings and the judge gives him more and more and more time. It's ridiculous.
Last month, we watched Josh Jessup walk out of court after he was ordered to appear on a probation violation. 9 News confirmed the Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office is investigating Jessup for bad business dealings. But the judge in his current felony case pushed back his court date because Jessup could not immediately get an attorney.
Josh, I'm with 9 News. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
As deputies escorted Jessup outside, he didn't say anything, but agreed to talk with me briefly inside a large pickup truck.
You're back here on your felony case. You're back here for probation violations. How do you explain that?
As far as?
The probation term that you signed says you should not be engaging in any business. However, you're continuing to engage in business. How do you explain that?
I'm actually not in business.
You're not in business?
No, so I'm actually...
We gotta go, man.
Okay.
We gotta get back in court.
Okay.
So if you're in the chat, it's gonna be on you, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Jessup took off and declined a sit-down interview. The fact he remains free doesn't sit well with his former customers.
They gave him more time. Like, when does it stop?
I would like to see myself get paid, the rest of us get paid, and I'd like to see him go to jail so he cannot scam other people.
As we were putting this story together this week, Joshua Jessup had another court hearing for a probation violation this past Monday. He was given another break because he told the judge he needed to get money together for an attorney. His next court date has been pushed back to January next month, and maybe then he might be held